Hey, so today's a video that I've been on the fence about creating for some time because it explains what my channel is all about. Now I know that you're supposed to do this up front, you're supposed to explain everything up front, and it just makes everything a lot easier for people who come to look at your videos and that kind of thing. However, I knew that getting on YouTube, doing a channel was going to take some sort of long-term ongoing commitment, and I just wasn't sure if I was up to the task. So what I did was I wanted to see if I could actually just put out a video. And then based on what I've learned about creating habits is I wanted to see if I could put out a video every day or somewhere around that time frame, because I felt like the um, normal suggestion, I guess the normal flow on YouTube is to create like a video like once a week or maybe 2 videos a week or something like that. But I know from my experience that if there's too much time in between a task, it just gets hard for me to do. It takes a long time for me to make it a habit, to get consistent with it. And it makes it harder for me to get good at anything. Not that I'm doing so good right now, but I'm better than when I started. So today is my big reveal. My channel is documenting my journey to create a channel on YouTube. Basically starting from scratch without any kind of following. I don't have actually, you know what? I don't have an email list. I don't have an email list. I don't have a product. I don't have anything. I am just starting out here from scratch, from the bare beginning, and going to endure or take the time, do the reps, take the time to create the videos, even when no one's watching, till I get better, till I get worth viewing, till I get, I'm worthy of people looking at the videos I create. If you're here right now, thank you. God bless you. I appreciate you. But you're early, and that's awesome. I mean, everyone starts somewhere. There's a first time for everything, and this is my first time being consistent. This is my first time of creating anything on a consistent basis. This actually is my 26th video. I got started at the beginning of the month, and I know I'm a couple days off, but actually No, I'm about a day off. I'm about a day behind on my creation. That just has to do with life not getting in the way, but just kind of sticking to your goals, but making allowances for how life happens. So sometimes I would post around midnight, and then things wouldn't happen in time, and it would be like the next day, and then I would come back and do another video around the same time, just because I have a full-time job, I have a full-time family, I've got 4 kids, I've got all the ranges from age 20 all the way down to 6. She doesn't want me to say that. She says she's 7. She'll be 7 soon. But I got a full-time job, full-time family, wife, everything. So life happens, and it's hard to do things when you have other things happening that take priority. I've heard the talk of disappearing for 6 months and coming back a new person. I wish, I don't want to say I wish, but if I disappeared for 6 months, I wouldn't have anything to come back to. Still doing all this while being present in the people's lives that you love, and the people who have supported you when you weren't doing these goals, when you weren't taking runs or changing your diets and everyone else has changed. I mean, I'm just saying those are the reasons why, my time is off. My count is off compared to where I started. But the overall goal is for me to produce 100 videos in 100 days. And I'm going to give myself some grace on that, produce 100 videos in around 100 days and document the process. Right now I'm having challenges with my lighting. It just has to do with, I felt like before when I've recorded in this room, the lighting was a little too harsh. And, it's just one thing when you're doing something and I'm letting the audience, a viewer, that, hey, I know that it's not perfect, and I'm working to improve that, and you'll see that in time. But rather than me wait for everything to be perfect and get everything perfect, I'm going through the process of recording, getting better at talking to the camera, and that kind of thing. I've got several big items. My banner is all messed up. It's kind of like cut off in half if you're looking at it. I still don't have I have been working on it, but I don't have my habit tracker, and I am still working on getting some kind of consistency on my writing on Substack. Just being completely honest, this is what I'm doing, just documenting my journey, and just to see where this goes. I'm actually having a lot of fun with it. Um, I'm not. I want to say I'm not doing it for. I'm not doing it for to go viral or clicks and views or just to get more followers and that kind of thing. All that stuff is great. I am really just using this as a way to be publicly accountable for what I'm doing. It's one thing for me to do things on my own, and I know I'm keeping track myself. It's another thing for me to do things and you can see what I'm doing. The reason why the channel is named No Audience Required is because these are things that I do where I don't need other people. I don't need the adulation of others for me to move forward. With that being said, I do appreciate positive feedback and so on and so forth. And sometimes, just it's just easy. I think as people, as social creatures, we do a lot of things for validation, not only you think you do it for for yourself, but it's also a lot of times for your peer group, people you look up to, your friends, family, whatever it is. I mean, you can you can see how, or I can see how, or you can kind of imagine how people can just get caught up in things just being validated by others. So I'm learning it's kind of challenging because I'm doing this and I'm doing it, one video at a time. The overall concept of the overall purpose of the channel is personal development, because I believe that you need to create better habits to get to a transformation. That's my own personal belief based on my experience. Health, wealth without health is not worth anything. I know that when I've gotten sick and I've been nothing bad, but I did get the flu really bad once and I was dehydrated, and nothing really mattered. I didn't really care about much of anything. I just wanted to get better. So personal development, health, and my last thing is entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is really important to me because it's one of the last few things that you can do where it's not, there's no gatekeeping, it's no barriers to entry. You find something, you sell something to somebody else, and you're an entrepreneur, and you're making money outside of a job. And I feel like entrepreneurship is one of those last bastions that you can do. It's an anchor of freedom, financial independence. Maybe you don't need to be financially independent, but you do need to know how to make money so you can keep a roof over your head. So if you're able to do that outside of a job, I think that's another way of reaching independence. And that's one of the things I'm doing here. I'm building an audience, sharing content, letting you see me vulnerable. And it's been kind of challenging because it's been hard to look at people who, I look at their YouTube videos, looking at people who are way down the line, and it just seems like they have everything figured out. And, at that point they do, but you don't get frustrated. Don't want to get myself frustrated comparing where I am in my beginning, video 26 and day 27 of my YouTube journey. And I've been thinking about this for years, really. And comparing that to someone who's on their 1,000th video with the large following and that kind of thing. Hey, everyone's success is unique to the individual. Everyone has their own unique story, and I'm creating mine and I'm sharing it with you as I go. So I know most of my videos are off the top of I would like to be scripted, and so I will get better, I promise, because I want to be better. But I appreciate you coming by, actually getting to this point, or if you landed on this video, great, because this kind of explains everything. I'll go back and do a better job of explaining my bio. This is just another step in the beginning. So just wanted to share. Been thinking about this video for a while. I was really, really hesitant about talking about why I am putting out videos or why I started the channel when I was just on video number 3. You know what I mean? It's one, like, I don't want to say I hate, but when someone is saying they're getting started on something and then you go back and look at them and there's nothing there, it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, it happens. I understand. I've started and stopped many a thing, but with YouTube being that it is so public and being that, you're seeing me, I wanted to at least have some kind of tracker that, hey, I know the videos aren't the greatest, but they'll get better. With that being said, I will have that habit tracker completed. I'll improve my bio. These are just things I'm making public, so you'll see me get them updated in near time. Thanks for being here. Thanks for listening. Take it easy.